Today we are going to look at the new underground mesh filter that will be available in PointStudio 2020. So as you can see, I have an underground scan here that has some mesh on the sidewalls and on the roof too. And we are going to run the filter on this to see how much of this mesh we can get rid of without having to manually select it and do it. So we'll clean up as much as we can, and then if necessary, the user can go in at a later stage and clean the rest of the mesh off manually. So the first step that we do is we go to position and filter, and we go to our filters option, and you'll see there's a new option right at the bottom of the list called underground mesh. We click on that, and the first question it asks us is whether the sidewalls are shotcreted or not. So I'm just going to leave it that they are shotcreted, and I'm going to say okay. The software then starts looking at all of the data. There's 16 million points in this particular data set, in this particular scan, and it starts looking at those and starts running its calculations in order to try and identify what it believes is mesh and what it believes is not mesh. Once it's done the full analysis and once it's done the initial filtering run, it highlights those points for you that it believes is mesh in red and displays those to you so that you can decide if you are happy with that selection, if you want to alter the selection, and if you want to continue using the filter or not. So once it has run this filtering option that it's doing now, it will display those points for us in red. And there, as you can see, it has now completed its analysis of the data set, and it has highlighted the areas that it believes it has mesh. I'll just rotate around there, and you can see it's done a pretty good job of selecting the majority of the mesh. There are going to be areas where it hasn't selected it, and those areas are potentially because it is too close to the face, so it can't detect those edges. But all in all, it's done a pretty good job there. Another option that you now have is you can actually check the confidence of the selection. And if I'll zoom out here a little bit, you'll see what a difference it makes. So right now, the software has a mesh confidence of 50%. So it's 50% sure that what it has selected is in fact mesh. You'll see there's areas here where it's made other selections, but that's because it's picked up some edges or maybe some things were hanging down, like you can see over there. So if I change this and I say, let's go to a 20% confidence, you'll see that now it's made a broader selection. So it's picked up areas that are definitely not mesh, but because we've said, I want to see what there is a 20% confidence of, lower confidence, but let's see what we get, it selected more areas. If we had to take that right down, you'll see that it's made an even bigger selection there. If we had to take it up to 100% confidence of what was mesh, that makes a smaller selection, but it is more defined on the mesh than anywhere else. So you'll see on the hanging wall and on the other side wall, it has now a smaller selection of mesh. So I'm going to leave this at 50%. I'm quite happy to see what that does. You have another option to either keep the mesh points and then it highlights everything else that it's going to filter out, or to get rid of the mesh points. And I'm going to get rid of the mesh points at that 50% confidence. I feel like that's going to leave me with enough data everywhere else and get rid of the majority of the mesh that's there. And I'm going to say, okay. And you'll see now that it has filtered out the mesh in these areas. You'll see that there's these shadows that were pretty much, when you're looking at it from the point of view of the scanner, that shadow would have been behind where the mesh was. Obviously, with the laser working of line of sight, it wouldn't have gotten anything there. But what this has done now is this has given you a much better chance of creating a better detailed surface model, better complex 3D surfaces, and potentially doing slightly easier geotechnical analysis because there isn't a lot of noise in front of the surface that you're trying to do the analysis on. So that's the mesh filter. That's going to be new in PointStudio 2020, and I think it's going to go a long way in helping people get better surface models of their underground data.